Taking a live look at Capitol Hill, where a new COVID relief bill has jumped another hurdle. The House has just approved a rule that will allow it to consider the bill. If passed, it will go on to a Senate vote tonight. CBS News reporter Skyler Henry is live in Washington with just how much money Americans could see. Skyler?
Hey, Andrea, good evening to you. We're talking about $900 billion to be spread about in different areas here, but lawmakers are certainly scrambling to the finish line here, adamant about getting something done by the end of the night. They had a few snafus earlier today with a computer glitch that delayed the ability to get that bill up so that lawmakers could read it. Some of them are concerned by the fact that they have to come up with a vote tonight, and they don't have enough time to do so. Still, though, they're focused on getting money out to Americans, although it won't be as much as they saw earlier this year.
Today, Congress will vote on a $900 billion COVID relief package as part of a larger bill to fund the federal government through September 2021.
We've come together, we've done something important, and I think we've set the stage for perhaps something later in the next Congress.
The measure includes $600 direct stimulus payments to Americans making under $75,000 a year and for each of their dependents. It also includes $300 per week in federal unemployment benefits over the next 10 weeks.
It won't end all of the suffering, but it will ease much of the pain.
The White House says the president looks forward to signing the bill, and in a statement, President-elect Joe Biden praised the agreement, but also added more will still need to be done.
The president-elect and his wife, Jill Biden, received their first doses of the coronavirus vaccine.
People should be prepared when it's available to take the vaccine. There's nothing to worry about.
I traveled here. I got to go back. I'm voting on that COVID package.
Vice President-elect Kamala Harris campaigned in Georgia for the two Democratic U.S. Senate candidates competing in the January 5th runoff. President Trump continues to tweet disputed claims of voter fraud, but outgoing Attorney General William Barr said he won't appoint an outside investigator.
If I thought a special counsel at this stage was the right tool and was appropriate, I would name one, but I haven't, and I'm not going to.
Barr also said he hopes the next administration will handle the federal tax investigation into the president-elect's son, Hunter Biden, responsibly.
I remember.
Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said that if everything goes on without a hitch, millions of Americans could see stimulus checks as early as next week. And it's important to keep in mind other things that are in this COVID bill, money set aside to go to schools as well as small businesses as well. And another big important issue, extending that eviction moratorium. Guys.
Thanks, Skyler. So how does that $900 billion fund break down in California? The state estimates about $20 billion will go towards unemployment, and $17 billion will provide those one-time stimulus checks. About $2 billion will be provided for small business aid. $1.3 billion will be spent on COVID testing, and education is expected to get about $8.5 billion.